One day they'll be able to do it themselves, but right now they can't. One more. People aren't usually in here by the time I get those done anyway. So how's it going? Those of y'all on the replay, because nobody's in here listening to me yet, that what's hard is in the summertime when it gets dark late. It's just now 6:06, and what's hard is that people are outside during this time when I go live, and so especially if I go on a different day, like last week I think it was last week I went on Tuesday, so there were like 20 people in here, but usually about this time people are still outside, especially if they're on a farm or something, or they're out swimming, kayaking or whatever, and not as many people come in. I do see you guys coming in though. I got Sharon, Mom is in here, Douglas, somebody else is in here, Vicky. Almost timed Vicky out accidentally. Give me just a second. Darlene. Hey, Darlene. Lorie Carp. Good evening, Lorie. I actually got no, that's great. Got a notification this time. I don't know why YouTube sends out notifications in the way that they do. Hello, Dennis. But like sometimes I get notifications of my own live stream like the next day. It's nuts. I don't think I'm subscribed to myself, but I still get a notification. See, it looks like, was it 10 people in here? It's hard to tell because it's white. And it's up there at the top with the ceiling. It'd be right there with the ceiling. So it's really hard to see. Suzanne, evening. Glad to see Suzanne in here. So anybody ready for the 4th of July? It's 10 so far. Thank you, Darlene. What is that, this weekend, right? The 4th of July. I'm ready to get it over with, to be honest with you, because I've got a few dogs that's scared of the fireworks, and it just makes it more difficult. And I know people have horses and other livestock that are scared of them, but especially horses. A lot of times horses and dogs die. I kind of laugh, but it's not funny. Die during this time. What am I doing? Looking for the computer mouse to go back up and look at this chat message. Thank you. Lorie says, be sure to hit the thumbs up. Thank you, Lorie. Douglas says, prayers for Mac and Patty Mac's mother had a severe stroke. She is in the ICU. They will not be going live tomorrow night. Okay. I don't know who Mac and Patty are. What is that, a channel, or is that like, do they have a different channel name? Yes, definitely. We'll be praying for Mac and Patty, their Mac's mother. But what channel is that? Is that the name of the channel? Sharon says, hi, Lorie's mom. Darlene says, hit that like button. There should be as many likes as there are people. I would agree with that. How many people in it? Does it say 20? Cindy. Meeting in Ohio. Hello, Lorie and everyone. Vicky wants to know, do you know what the second calf is? I work the 4th, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. My dog is scared of fireworks and I will be at work. Oh, that sucks. Can you bring your dog inside? Because I am bringing Matt. So Dandy's scared of them, and she's inside anyway. She's inside, outside. She's like that indoor-outdoor carpet. But Caleb is supposed to be a guard dog. He's the one that's out with the bucks, and he's also the one that picked the fight with Tucker, and he's also the one that bit me. But he's scared of storms and fireworks, and so the fireworks are real bad. He's really scared of fireworks, and I guess because it's unnatural, not natural. I don't know. So I'm bringing him into the garage. And I've got him in right now. I've been bringing him in at night because people have been shooting fireworks. I've heard them since I've been sitting here getting ready to go live. I've heard fireworks. So he's inside. He's in the garage, and I take him back out in the mornings. 4th of July, I'll probably leave him up in the garage most of the day. I put him out back, to go to the restroom. There's no restroom out there. To potty. He goes outside to potty, and it's difficult because I have to rotate dogs when I do that, because Chester's out there and I have to put him in a back bedroom and take Caleb out, bring Caleb back in and bring him back up. So Caleb is very male dog aggressive. So there is that. I did have a dog, Danny Boy, a long time ago. He was a little long-haired Jack Russell Terrier. I took him outside when I got home from school, college, and it wasn't the 4th yet. It was like the day before the 4th, but I took him outside like I always do. I should have had a leash on him, especially knowing, the time of the year it was and everything. And he's just Jack Russell, and they're like really high strung, but I didn't have him on a leash. I took him outside like I always did. He always would mind well outside. I said outside. He came when I called him. He was just really smart. I was living in an apartment complex, and somebody in the complex, in the parking lot, just shot off a huge firework. I mean, a big boom. They wasted it. Should have been done at night. And he took off, and I went after him, and he got hit. So 4th of July is supposed to be a good time, but it's a little rough sometimes for people. So be sure to, do what you can. It's hard if you can't bring them in. And then those horses, sometimes if they get spooked, they'll run right through a fence. Okay, do I know what the calf is? Yes, I do. The newest calf is a bull calf. The first calf, I've already established, is a bull calf in one of the videos. But the one that was born, what was that day? Saturday? Friday? I don't even know what day it was. It's a bull calf. And I think it's brown. It's like reddish brown. It's not red like red was, but I don't know. It was a cool color. Southern Blessed Homestead. I had to look that up. You talk about Patty and Mac? Is that what you're saying? Mac and Patty? Southern Blessed Homestead. I'll have to look that up. 20 people in here and 14 likes. I think there's 21 people. Is your foot still hurting? No. Itching. Not as bad, but I got stung on the bottom part of my toe, one of my toes, like almost in between the toes. Like right here. But it hurt. It hurt all the way on my foot. Let's say this is my foot. It got stung right here, but it hurt all of this and all of this. It hurt so bad. I've been stung before. I've been stung. Mom said that it might be because I'm older. I don't know. I don't know how that works. But I've been stung on the top of my head, the very top of my head, by a red wasp. That made me dizzy, but I think that had more to do with the location. And then I stepped on a bumblebee when I was a kid and stung just the center of my foot. You already know. She's trying to open the door, and she can do it. And neither one of those hurt like this hurt. I'm gonna look that Southern Blessed up real fast. I'm just gonna set it up here before I forget. Give me just a second. And it might be one that I know. Maybe they changed the name or something. Southern Blessed. I don't think I know them. But this sting It really hurt. And like the next day, my body, I took Tylenol and I took ibuprofen. I don't remember. I think I took ibuprofen in the morning and then Tylenol when, after the ibuprofen. But I was hurting like the flu or fibromyalgia or something. I was aching all over, and I think it had to do with that sting. The swelling was mostly down the next day, but it was the aching all over, and the foot started itching. Yesterday, my foot was itching pretty bad. Today, it's a lot better. Matter of fact, if you hadn't said something, I probably wouldn't be itching right now. Just saying. Kathy Board, thank you for the $25 super chat. And there's Kate Barnes. Hey, look, I can see everybody. I thought all Homestead channels knew each other. Nope. There are so many channels. Are they like, I'm in Northeast Oklahoma? Are they in Northeast Oklahoma? Because a lot of the channels in in the same area will know each other. But no, I don't know. I don't know who they are, but I'll look them up. I mean, I've got them on the screen. I'll look at them here in a little bit when I get off here. Virginia says, hello, everyone. Thank you, Virginia, for coming in. So I read Virginia's message, said hello everyone, and then above that Kathy had said hello from Virginia. Vicky, my dog stays inside. He is a teacup Chihuahua. Well, that is good that he stays inside. I've got a Chihuahua. Y'all don't see him much, but I get 2 smaller dogs inside. Yes. That is, Douglas is as sweet of you, Kathy, and it is. I said it several times on my video. What did I say? That it hurt? Is that what we're talking about? I'm just reading the chat. Oh, Jovita decided to make it in. Jovita, we've only been live for, well, I don't know when you came in because I just now got to this. I was talking for a minute, so we've only been live 13 minutes, though. I have to wear an extraction bag on my gallbladder until the 27th of July. They're in northwest Mississippi right now, below Memphis. Can you take Benadryl? Good to take. I know Amy keeps trying to tell me or did to take Benadryl. I can. I don't want to. I have panic attacks, and actually, if the drug makes me feel different, and Benadryl will, it could cause a panic attack. So I try to stay away from stuff like that. But yes, I am able to take Benadryl. Is there people that can't take Benadryl? Benadryl's what they give you when you're allergic to something. So what's wrong? What poor soul can't take Benadryl? I did put some Benadryl cream on it yesterday and the day before yesterday. But you kind of have to do that when you're decide to take your shoes off and everything, or your Crocs. And I drove by and went to town today. I had to go to work, and there's a store in town that has signs on the outside, got Crocs for sale, shoes for sale, and it was listing the different kinds of shoes, and Crocs were for sale. Let's see. Oh, kidney stones. Never had kidney stones, but I hear it's pretty painful. So I got the goat fence up-ish. It's up. It looks better than it did. It's not perfect, But we did put the goats over there. We put Tucker over there. I don't remember if we did this morning or last night. I remember I had Greg. No, I don't even remember that because I did it. I took him over, but I don't remember if it was morning or not. It was one of the two. It was when the sun was down. The sun wasn't up. So he's over there. The goats are over there. We don't have rain chances for a few days. Like 7 days, 10 days, something like that. And so they should be okay. Maybe that will give me time to do a little bit more on their shelter, but they do have 2 of the dog houses, the little dog houses in there. If it does rain, I can pull Tucker back out and let him go into the shop. My ex-wife breaks out in hives from really? That's horrible. Because, hey, Pixie Ranger. I can't read that name. Fabricio? I'm not even going to try the rest of that. I don't even know. Hi. I don't know that name. I don't even, wow. Well, welcome in, whatever it is, Fabricio. Is that how you say it, Fabricio? If you watched the last video, you saw where the wind blew over my grow out coop up front. Jovita, am I pronouncing that right? Anyway, it blew over the coop out front, and I lost a whole lot of those birds. I only have 4 left. I think out of so I bought those two birds. What are they? Houdans? I done forgot the name of them that I bought at the swap meet. Those 2 are left, and then 2 that Peggy had given me at the expo. I think those 2 that survived are hens, which is good. But my goodness, that was horrible. Like, I felt bad. Pixie Ranger, that was freaky about the chicken pen. I am right. Jovita says I'm right. That doesn't happen very often. Fabricio. Mom says hi, Arlene. Is she in here? Where do you see her? I missed a couple of comments. Virginia, I have had them when my son was a baby. I had septic shock. 6/5/26. My gallbladder isn't emptying correctly. Oh. Mom, you said hi, Arlene. I don't see. You won't find her. Is she in? Did she chat? I mean, did she send you a chat or something, or did she tell you she was going to be in there? In here, I mean. Douglas, keep hydrated during this heat wave. So everybody's getting the heat wave. Y'all should. I don't think the video. I watched the video, and it doesn't show the branch. It didn't show how many and how big the branches are that the wind broke. Like the one on the ground you can see, the ones on the ground you can see, but the ones hanging from the tree, it doesn't seem to show it like it really is. They're big branches and they're hanging down and they're still hung on the tree, but in that mess of branches hanging down, there's a whole bunch of other branches that have fallen and haven't made it to the ground because of the big branches that are hanging down. They're so big that the smaller branches, and I say smaller branches in comparison to the ones that are hanging, they're not really small branches, but They look like small branches compared to the bigger ones. And they're just like stuck there on top of them. I don't know how I'm gonna get that down. Probably a chain, maybe a tractor. Starting to sound good. A plan starting to come together. That's probably what's going to happen, a chain and a tractor. But I've got to get it down because they're just hanging there. They're going to hurt somebody, the goats aren't over there now, but see, in that area is where I was going to try to put like another pen for either the turkeys or the peacock and get him a hen. Gertie, stop it. No. And because she doesn't mind. Because I'm not gonna let her in. I'm gonna hold on just a minute. Don't go nowhere. No. Come here. I'm back. Maybe it'll work. Maybe she'll come to this door and bark. So I opened up my bedroom door where I sleep. That's also, she's got a bed in there. And sometimes she'll come to this closet door, because this closet door walks all the way through. I can go through this door and actually go to my bedroom where I sleep. Weird, I know. But sometimes she'll come to that door and bark. But sometimes she won't. Sometimes she forgets what her goal was, and I'm hoping, because she's 13, and I'm hoping she'll forget. But yeah, I was gonna put a coop there, either for the turkeys or because I gotta get chickens out of that big coop. I've got to do work on that big coop. I've got to get birds out of there rather, and there's too many birds in there, and I need to set up where I can separate at least the big birds from the smaller birds or something. I don't know. But I was going to put a coop there because of the trees, because of the shade and everything. And after this storm, I don't know what I'm going to do. I still might, but I don't know. Now it's not looking like such a good idea. I don't know. Everybody's, Sharon says, welcome, Arlene. I see Arlene. I must have super duper eyesight now. Mom says, I invited her and told her I would say hi. I see her now, Mom. She said hi. Arlene Quinn. She said hi. And who was it? Pixie Ranger sees her with their superpowers. Gentry. Mom says my pecan tree was injured. That's not nice, Mom. The big limb that fell, like that's on the ground, and the other big limb that is hanging is off of a black walnut tree, and that's not soft wood. I mean, when I have a storm and there's maple limbs down, silver maple limbs down, I don't think too much of it, because that's a softer wood, and they break easily, they fall easily, they grow real fast, but they don't last, as long as some other trees. But the black walnut, that's a harder wood, so that's crazy how much. And then there's that tree over by the cow's pen, by the water hydrant, that it's lost three or four limbs from these last two storms. I don't know what kind of tree that is, but Mom's pecan tree is little and it's leaning, and she was telling me about it, and she said I don't know, she said her pecan tree, she thinks it got injured in the last storm. I said, why? What's wrong with it? Because it's like one little tree out in their 10 acres of open land that they keep mowed, and they've got a fence around it to keep the dogs away from it. But it's not as tall as I am, so little, And I said, what's wrong with it? Like, it's leaning, and she She leaned with it as she was telling me the story, and it was funny. Susan, hey y'all, just noticed you were live. Tammy, good to see Tammy and Susan. Peggy barely made it halfway through this, and Peggy's trying to sneak in. Meg's little house in the country. Are you guys not getting the notifications? All of you? Because you guys are usually in here. Y'all that just came in late. You're usually in here. Usually. Ditto, ditto. Another one. Okay. I keep getting notifications, but that one was different. What am I gonna do with that tree that had broken branches way up high? We were just talking about that. Maybe I'm late getting to your message because I don't usually scroll and look at the chat as I'm talking about something, but probably I just decided while I was, there's a gnat. Just decided while I was here talking about it, probably a chain and a tractor. Because it comes down, the big limb, it's down where I could grab it. I could walk up and grab it. It would be really dumb, but I can grab it. So, who is this? Different name. Star Harbarger says hi. Hey Star, you know that's a name I don't have for a goat yet. I have a Dawn, I have a Rain. No, I had a Rain. I have a Sky. I have a Dawn, a Sky. Who else do I have? Pebbles, Flint, Rocky. I don't have a Star. Tammy says, I just saw the notification, but I just got home from work. Susan, I never get noticed. I never get noticed when you're alive. You never get. I read that like I never noticed you. Surely not. My husband got scammed today, and I've been trying to clean up the mess. Peggy, tell us, how did your husband get scammed? Do I have any good? No. Have any good question? Do I have any good recipes for pasta? No. I am the wrong one to ask for recipes and how to cook. There's a lot of scammers. You don't get, K Barnes, you don't get the notifications? Is that what we're talking about? Tammy says, I've always thought Star is a pretty name. Probably need a star. Can y'all hear the dogs barking? Because they're like right here at the gate. Star means celestial beauty. Oh, Star, the whole name means celestial beauty, right? I'm sorry, Star, I don't either. I'm a diabetic, so pasta isn't good for me. I'm sure pasta's not good for me, but it sure doesn't stop me from eating it. Now, if you want to know how to eat pasta, I'm the one. But how to make it, recipes with it, nah. Pixie Ranger. Next goat's name is El Nino. What if it's a girl? Yes, so the whole name. The whole Star Harbarger. Harbarger. I don't know. I'm a pasta taste tester only. Me too. Susan. I got my pasta recipe from Mennonite Girls Can Cook. There you go, Mennonite Girls Can Cook. They can too, probably. I gotta see what this says. Give me a second. Peggy, how come they held your comment for review? They told him they were from Apple and he had someone try to buy. Oh, I see why they hid it. And someone tried to buy porn on his phone. He let them mirror his phone. I did not know that could happen. Worst thing ever. I've been canceling credit cards and checking with the banks. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I noticed that. I mean, I figured that out. Yeah. Peggy's always saying things that holds her comments back. I didn't know. No, so yeah, you can't trust anyone. I was listening to something the other day. I think it was Dave Ramsey. Where somebody called in and was talking about getting, it was Dave Ramsey, because she called in about getting scammed, like, I don't know, something like, I want to say like $40,000 from a guy that she was in a relationship with. I don't guess they ever met though, but they FaceTimed, and she thought she thought he was. I don't know how she found this out, but apparently he wasn't even a real person, and she thought she could trust him. She thought he was a real person because they FaceTime. So apparently now AI you can FaceTime someone and not see the actual person that you're talking to, if that makes sense. That's nuts. What's up, Living in Abundant Grace? Just came in, owes a couple of essays. What? I hear them. Who isn't? Who is it? I hear them. Who is it? Doctor said for diabetics, things that are white ain't right. I like white rice. I like pasta. I like bread. I like potatoes. We're going to have a problem. Everybody's saying hi to Amy like she's some kind of important person. And she's late. It's okay. I'll be late to her live stream. Ditto says thumbs up, folks. Thank you, Ditto. This is Sean. Sean is late. Sean has to write essays. You should have said that, Sean. So Amy's a no-show, and Sean is late, has to write essays. All those whites are carbs. Yeah, I like carbs. Love carbs. Mom loves popcorn. And Arlene, you listen to this? Mom loves popcorn with the salt she's not supposed to be eating. I threatened to call you the other day on her, but she hid the phone. Pixie Rangers, got any ice cream? No, he didn't have ice cream. He didn't work. You don't work, you don't get ice cream. By the way, Sean, you need to go look at that last video. Go look at the comments rather on the last video. You don't have to watch the video because I don't care if you watch it or not, but go look at the comments. The man, the myth, the legend failed me this weekend because he came to work and he didn't work. Curtis worked. Someone got homework, Amy, or one of the boys. Sean's got homework. You're not eating ice cream right now. You're full of it. He lies. How are the chickens got loose after, I think you're trying to ask how the chickens are that got loose after the storm. Only 4 survived and they're doing fine. I know Lorie was raised in a family that if there wasn't bread and meat in the meal, it's not a meal. Why are you sending me a text, Amy? It's probably Sean trying to show me ice cream that he doesn't have. I was raised in a family that if there wasn't bread and meat in the meal, it's not a meal. Shouldn't Amy have to write one also for not showing? Yeah, I think you're right, Tammy. Arlene says, ha. Yeah, gotta get her on that salt. Doctor said, and she just eating the salt like he didn't say anything. She has selective memory loss, selective hearing, and some other things. I think I'm going to be getting off here real soon because I think I'm out of stuff to say. Plus, I'm getting hungry. I've got to go eat some bread and some meat and some pasta. Whoa, bunch of... Sean, why didn't you help your brother? Because he was lazy. It was 9 o'clock. It was too early for him. Tammy, that could be a whole nother video of Amy and Sean showing up with their essays at Lorie's house. It better be. No, they tried Chat GPT or something. Susan says we all have selective memory. Oh, so now living in Abundant Grace says I was helping my mom. She made you work because you weren't working. Popcorn. Popcorn is not good without salt and butter. Popcorn is just fine without salt. It's the butter that I can't do without. That's another butter. Butter's another. I don't like salt. I like salt on cantaloupe. Yeah, that's pretty much it, I think. I can tolerate it, I guess, on eggs. I don't really like salt. Kelly Clayton says, hello, beautiful people. 10 pages each. Yep. Vicky, what did Vicky say? Did I miss? Oh, yeah. No. Vicky's the one that said the salt and butter. I agree with you on the butter. Lots of butter. I remember when I was little. Mom already knows what I'm gonna tell. When I was little, like, I don't know, really young, there was this babysitter that Mom and Dad used to take me and my brother to. And when she served us popcorn, I kid you not, she gave us a bowl of popcorn, and the popcorn was floating in butter. Like, I'm serious. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. I mean, like, I ate it. It tasted good, but what kind of babysitter is that? Did y'all like do some kind of background check on her, Mom? I can't eat popcorn without dental floss. Tammy says, when I was diagnosed as a diabetic type 2, I was drinking a case of Mountain Dew in 3 days. Wow. I don't know that word, Pixie Ranger. Like, I don't know it. I can think I see it. Linda Mormon is late. Hi, Linda. I was about to get off here, too. Linda's here. We got to keep going just a few more minutes. Jovita says Mountain Dew is my least favorite drink. You know, Jovita, I usually drink Diet Dr. Pepper and water, and green apple Gatorade. Mostly Diet Dr. Pepper and water. I think I drink water more than anything. But in the summer, sometimes I will crave a Mountain Dew. When I was younger, I used to drink Mountain Dew. So, like, I don't want a Mountain Dew with my meal. I don't necessarily want a Mountain Dew in the wintertime, but sometimes when it's hot, I'll want a Mountain Dew, and I'll drink Mountain Dew. Salt, Mom, is not a necessity of life. Not true. Everything has salt in it. Everything we eat has salt in it already. Just for preservatives, and it's already salty. Like if I open up a can of like beef stew and eat it, it's already too salty for me. Like I could taste this. It's salty. I don't need to be adding any salt to it. I also add the cheese package from Katie to my popcorn. The cheese package. I don't do cheese. I mean, not on popcorn. Please. My go-to is Coca-Cola. Jovita says, I don't like the way Coke tastes. It doesn't taste the same as it used to. When they went to the new Coke, which was horrible, bad mistake, and they went back to the classic was never the same. It never tasted the same. And I'm wondering if the new Coke, who comes up with a new Coke and then takes away your old option, like completely? And here, guys, take it or leave it. Like, they did something. And then when they went back to what they call the, she finally came back around and is back here barking at this door again. When they went back to the Coke Classic, it didn't taste the same as it did prior to the new Coke. Could I get an amen? Does anybody remember that? Like, it was the same for y'all too. And why? Like, people come out with different kinds of Mountain Dew drinks or different kinds of Dr. Pepper or whatever, like all kinds, but they don't take away the original from you. They don't take away what people are used to and what people are already drinking. Coca-Cola, they took it all away and said, this is the only Coke we're going to give you. How long did they do that? Like, it seemed like I was a kid. It seemed like an eternity, but Mom was addicted to Cokes. And I remember we had a bunch of Cokes. She hoarded the old Cokes. We didn't have access to it. It was Mom's Coke. Peggy drinks a ton of Diet Dr. Pepper. So yeah, I drink Diet Dr. Pepper. I got started drinking Diet Dr. Pepper when I was in my early 20s. Because I was drinking a lot of them and I was trying to lose weight. I was trying not to have the sugar. And it got to, I mean, it's like now the regular Dr. Pepper is too sweet for me. I like candy and I like sweet things, but I don't like I said, I don't drink Mountain Dew all the time. Occasionally when I'm hot in the summer, I'll drink a Mountain Dew and that's what I want. But a Mountain Dew is definitely too sweet for me. So Diet Dr. Pepper is something I drink because I like the taste, because the others is too sweet for me. I drink coffee black. I don't add sugar or creamer or anything like that. So I can go to the store and buy a candy bar and a Diet Dr. Pepper to drink with it. It's really weird. Where do you find green apple Gatorade? You got to look for it. Walmart, neighborhood market. I think the big Walmart will. Oh my gosh, she's getting on my nerves. Dollar General will have it, but it's usually in an odd place. It's not like, maybe the Gatorades are like dangerous or something, but it's not like in the cold drinks. It's not like if you go to like a convenience store. I've never seen the green apple at a convenience store. It's going to be hot on the shelf or warm shelf, room temperature. It's never in the cold area anywhere I go. Maybe there's a reason for that. Don't drink too much of it. You can drink too much of it and you'll be sorry. Tammy says, I went to Diet Dr. Pepper when I had to give up Mountain Dew. Like the original lemon lime. So mom likes the lemon lime. Mom likes lime, but she drinks the lemon lime Gatorade. I don't. I don't like lemon and I don't like lime. Pepsi is all Susan drinks. Advertising schemes to sell more original Coke Classic. How is that an average? Take it all away like that. Just pull the rug out from under us. Who likes Pepsi? 2. Sharon likes Pepsi and ginger ale. But if I only sell Coke, I drink root beer or iced tea, and I don't like root beer and iced tea, either one. Do-do-do is barking. Oh. If I let her in here, she's gonna, like her nails, she's gonna be like she paces. She's not gonna lay down. That's gonna be annoying. Virginia, I can't drink soda pop. So was my mom. I can't drink soda pop. So was my mom before she passed. Pixie Ranger doesn't like anything carbonated. I wish I didn't. That would be nice. Donna Wilson, hi Lorie, we were delivered corn, okra, squash, tomatoes, and peas to a friend. We were delivered. I think you delivered some corn, okra, squash, tomatoes, and peas to a friend. Either way, somebody was the good friend. She drank Coca-Cola. Yeah, it does sound like a great garden. I planted, the tomatoes in the containers, pots, and the water even drowned out the cucumbers in the container. Like, there was so much water. There was not enough holes for that. Oh man. Tam says, sorry, Lorie, but I've never been a Coke drinker. I'm a Pepsi girl. When I was little, the Coke was good until they changed it. I don't know. All these drinks cause kidney problems. I love Diet Coke if it's really cold. You can't drink black coffee? What? So I like to drink coffee with something sweet, like coffee and donuts, coffee and peanut butter. Ooh, I have peanut butter cookies too. Or I can just sit there and drink coffee. These days, I limit my coffee intake, though. I don't like sweet tea. Water's boring. K-bars, that shocks me. How can a farm girl say water is boring? It's good. It's Gentry. Mom wants you to hit the thumbs up like 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know, a lot of times. I don't drink anything diet, and it is all bad for you. My friends from high school only drank it and passed away due to drinking diet pop. Oh, that's terrible. And yes, it is bad for you. All the carbonated drinks are bad for you. And the diet drinks are just as bad for you as the regular drinks. But they're not as sweet it's a taste thing. Yes, you delivered to a friend. Okay. Have you tried bringing some spices? Like, nope. Allspice, cinnamon, sugar, ginger, clove. Nope. None of that sounds good. No. We say Coke. We don't say pop or soda. I mean, like me, I will say soda water. But just out of habit, joking around, and just kind of, I picked up a habit. But here we usually say Coke. And I was watching something. I was watching, oh my goodness. I can't think of cannot think of their names. I got the phone number on my phone, but I couldn't look them up My phone's right here. I'm live on it. Oh, I'm drinking too many Diet Dr. Peppers. I'm trying to think of their name. I cannot move on. I've got something to say. Chestnut Hills Homestead. I'm gonna open this door. Hang on. Come on, Brad. It's full, Brad. Chestnut Hills. Zoe and I'm live, and there's nothing I can do to change it. Zoe and who? I'm gonna scroll down to the bottom. Nick, thank you. Oh my gosh, that is so bad. That is so bad. I'm gonna have to delete this live stream. It's not Kevin, it's Nick and Zoe. That is so bad. Don't tell them. I was watching, well, okay, go ahead, tell them. I was watching their, one of their videos today, and I was noticing that they say, you owe me a soda ball, that, hey, what's up, little Southern brothers? She calls it a drink, and I don't doubt it. She probably does call it a drink. Anyway, I was noticing when they, if you guys didn't watch their video that they recently put out, I think it was, we've been holding a secret for like 6 months or something like that. Go watch that. That was, this is Chestnut Hills Farmstead. That was probably took a lot for them to put that video out. Okay. I don't know that I could have done it. Maybe, I don't know. But anyway, so I was watching that video. I was noticing they said some things. They were fishing, and they would say, get the tip of your rod up. They would tell their youngest child. I'm not even gonna look at the chat. I'll get it. No, I'm not gonna get it. I don't know what's wrong. I know Mackenzie. I got that one. Rhett. I didn't even have to scroll down and look. They were talking to Rhett. They kept telling him, maybe the other boy, I don't know. Anyway, they were saying, pull the rod, the tip of the rod up. Bring the tip of the rod up. Bring the tip of the rod up. I think that's what they said. Something like that. Bring the tip of the rod up. Well, here we would have said pole. We probably would have said pull your pole up instead of bring it up. And they would say bring the fish in. Is that how they said that? I don't know. They were saying it weird. Like we say rod and reel, and they are rods, but I don't know. We wouldn't have said rod in that situation. We would have said pole. Bring the tip of your pole up. And there was something else. There was just a couple things. I can't even think of their names, so there's no way I'm going to be able to figure out what else they said that was different from here. But we were on the subject that I should have even gone there because I don't know what I'm talking about. See what all's going on in here. Uh-oh. My coffee has to have some Splenda in it. You can't use creamer unless it's cold. I don't have a working you don't have a working fridge. What? Pop. Donna, I was thinking about you the other day. I hope you are feeling better. When it's hot like it is now, I drink only water. Water only. Yeah, if I'm outside working, mowing, anything outside, I'm not, water, that's it. I'm not even drinking Gatorade. It has to be water. And so I do drink a lot of water in the summer because I'm out there a lot. Sean says my mom's live's gonna be a little late because today was Curtis's birthday party. She's probably burnt. I told her. Really enjoyed listening to the live today, but need to go out and water the animals. I had to haul water again today because I still don't have a working well. That sucks. I know that I've done that more than once. Yeah, diet drink's the worst for you. I know. Nick. I'm a Chicago girl living in Ohio too. New Holland, Ohio. Go Miss Soda Pop. Kathy's got to go. Probably already gone because it took so long. Zoe, Nick, Mackenzie, Chance, and Red. Donna showing off her memory. Any other time I would have known their names except on a live stream. Like I have their phone number, guys. If I could remember that the phone is right there and I can't use it because I'm live, I mean, I could pull up their phone. I could, it's nuts. Sometimers disease. I've saw it. I agree. I'd say it did. Yeah. I'm proud they were able to do that. They had help. They have helped a lot of folks by doing that. Well, that's good. They booted you out of my live stream? Cindy says, Nick is never going to let you live this down. Well, I just got a message for Nick. He's got a nickname, and so if I would have just thought about the nickname, I would have remembered his name. His name is No Show Nick. So if you want to go on over there and tell No Show Nick, go for it. But then he's got to watch the live, and I'm calling you out. No Show Nick. They're not here. He's not here. He's a no-show. I am struggling not. Raise it up. I've already forgotten. I'll raise it up. Raise up the pole. I can't think because you're eating bread, potatoes, and popcorn. Yeah, I can't think. That's right. I haven't eaten. I say rod and reel too. Like if I go buy a rod and reel, it's a rod. It's a rod and a reel. But when we're like, we would call it a pole after that. Usually, I don't know why it doesn't make sense. I know, but as I'm thinking about it, it's saying, raise the tip of your rod or something like that. I don't remember how they were saying it. I thought, that sounds odd to me. We call them poles around here, Tammy says. Some say pole when it needs to be lifted a little bit. Donna and them do talk funny. They talk funny over at Little Southern Brothers. Go over to their channel and listen, and you will agree with me. They talk funny. You get a line, I'll get a pole. If you're talking about this, Donna, you have my cell number. If you're thinking about me, you could text, I could. I think I texted you last though. I think it's your turn. Sean says mom is not burnt. Good night, Mom. So there goes Mom again. Forget you, Mom. She did this last time. An hour. She's like, that's all I can. It's not even an hour yet. I got 30 seconds, Mom. And here she's telling everybody good night. Getting off here, shutting this down. Okay, now I realize there's another Donna in here. Sometimes you remember and sometimes you don't. I am going to go ahead and get off here. Not that Mom's right or anything, but I'm getting hungry. And I want to go outside. I want to try to make a plan for the new Donna just sent me a text. The new chicken coop, what I'm gonna do with the peacock and the turkey. So thank you guys for coming in. Go ahead and hit that like button and watch for the next video, please. I'll see you later. Bye.